the celebrant, my brother Amici, and his wife. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great honor for me to have been invited to this event and to have the opportunity to say a few words. Let me begin on a personal note by congratulating Governor Amici on achieving this milestone. He's a friend I've known from his days as Governor of Rivers. I would like to wish you happy celebrations and many, many more years of service to our country. Well, since the professor has decided to call me out, the reality about poverty in Nigeria is that many of the elite really do not even know what poverty is. A lot of the time we talk about these numbers, the example the professor gave was a very potent example. In all my life as an economist, as a banker, as a governor of the central bank, I looked at these numbers. X% of Nigerians live on less than $1 a day. X% of Nigerians in multidimensional poverty. And the numbers are bad, but you don't know how bad they are until you actually go and look into the eyes of poverty. The case of that lady was an eye-opener for me. I did not know poverty until I became an emir. When you actually go to a village, see the water they drink, see the house they live in. When you're told there's a primary school in a village and it is a 2-classroom school without a roof and without a teacher. When you see malnutrition and you see their children, how they look, then you understand what poverty is. And the reality is, even the poverty we see in the urban areas in Kano or Lagos is nothing. It is nothing. You actually have to go where the majority of people live to know what poverty is. So the first question I think we have to ask ourselves as leaders, not just the political leaders, all of us, is do we actually love the people or do we just love ruling over them? Do we actually love Nigerians as human beings? You can say, I love Nigeria. What is Nigeria? It's the people who live there. What are our priorities? Many years ago when I was in banking, the president of the World Bank came and I had a town hall meeting. I think it was in the Sheraton or the Hilton. And he said he wanted to meet, for a change, ordinary Nigerians. And a gentleman from Kogi asked a question. It was an interesting question. He said, look, the village I live in, there's a river that we have to cross when it's not rainy season because there's no bridge. The only reason I made Abuja is that it's dry season and I could walk through that river to go and get a car. But my surprise is I came to Abuja and I saw so many bridges and there's no water. It was a profound statement. We build overheads and underpasses for ourselves, we build skyscrapers, and we think we are developing. Meanwhile, people cannot come out from their village to go to hospital. Pregnant women cannot get antenatal care. There is no concern, there's no investment in emergency services. Just yesterday, 115 people died in Mokwa from floods. So, I think we should come back to that basic question. Do we love the people? Because if we do, they will not be uneducated. If we do, they will not be malnourished. If we do, they will not die hungry. These statistics have no meaning unless, this is the only country where you say inflation of 25%, 30%, as I said, it rained yesterday. At 18% inflation, the price of everything doubles every 4 years. 18. We have been living with inflation of over 30%. For how many years? So imagine someone who is just able to afford 2 square meals a day, and the price of food doubles every 2 years. By now, he has starved to death. And finally, for all those who are saying, oh, we have to be careful before the country, before we get into a crisis, please wake up. We're living with banditry, with Boko Haram, and you're still saying that there will be a problem. What are we waiting for now? We're already there. We are already in crisis. So please, let's stop saying, oh, let us stop before. No, it has already happened. The question is, how do we get out of this situation? I'm going to keep quiet because if I speak for 5 more minutes, there'll be a very bad headline. Thank you very much.
That is Emir of Kano State, Mr. Sanusi, the Emir of Kano State. After this video, everything he said there will be a very bad headline if he continue to speak. He better stop here where he stopped. He better stop there. He doesn't want the headlines or the newspaper to carry a very bad headlines, probably about him or about the country, isn't it? Now, everything you say is all about complaint, right? The government is not working, the country is not working, the leaders, both the past and the present leaders, are not doing enough. They don't care about the citizens they are looking after. They are just happy. Are they truly looking after us? Yes or no, they are not looking after us. They don't care. All they are all just to grab power, and that's it. Once they are there, they are there. They do nothing about it. And you complain about the poor, the suffering of the land, the children are malnourished. Nothing is going on, especially some parts, some states in the north. Now, I could remember, I think it was last year, you said that you have solutions, what it is to solving the problem of this country, but you don't want to tell Tinubu what to do because you don't want to tell him. You don't want to tell him, right? I did a video that time. I even begged you on behalf of Tinubu that please, if you have what it is, if you have the solution to the problem, please tell Tinubu what to do, because at that time I said it last year that this government is confused. The government is confused. They don't know what to do, and they can't get out of this. They can't get out or get this country out of this problem they put us into. Right? I did a video. Then 1 year after, you are still complaining that the country is going down. Insecurity is very high. Poverty is very high. The leaders are not doing enough. They don't look after the citizens. What is their problem? Now, if you have told Tinubu what to do, then this is 1 year after. Maybe he would have implemented some of those things. You would have, if you have told them, if you have told him or told the APCs that this is what you are going to do as a former CBN governor. Especially if you have told Cardoso, the CBN governor now, if you have told Cardoso what to do so that the naira, the dollars can go down, so that Nigerians can breathe. The dollar, the major problem we have in now, 2 major issues is dollar increase and fuel. If the dollars can go down against naira, then the price of petrol can go down to where it was. Dollar back to where it was or below where it was, where Tinubu meant it. This country, before you know, things will start getting better. These are the 2 issues, the major issues we have before other policies, bad policies that is not working. Do you understand? So if you have told them that time, 1 year after, they would have implemented. Even for example, there are a lot of crops you can plant within. You can plant 2-3 times within the year. You can plant and harvest it within 2-3 years. For example, if they are going into agriculture, Tinubu promise is a lot of. They say he will agbado this and that. The agbado said we're not even saying the agbado. They're not saying all those things. So there are a lot of crops you can plant and harvest within three times in a year. Even rice, you can plant corn within 3 months. You harvest. Plant another one within 1 year. You plant corn and harvest within 3 years. 3 times within a year. Now you are complaining. If you refuse to do the right thing now, tell them what to do. If they are able to do it, if truly it's going to work, if truly are the solutions for this problem, maybe by this time, 2 years to 2027, maybe the country might be better. But if you still keep it to yourself, then the citizens are still going to suffer. Because as it is now, with this direction, what Tinubu and APC is doing, there's no direction, there's no hope. This problem is going to continue until 2027. Do you understand? So people are still going to suffer. Those children you are complaining about, they are still going to suffer. All the malnourished children, they are still going to. You see, this is a problem. You know, I've told you that when people are in government, they don't know, they don't see the solutions to the problem. They don't know what to do. Some of them, but when they're out of office, they have solutions to every problem. They have the solutions to every problem. Yeah, it was good though. During your time, I think during your time was your time and Jonathan B. Obasanjo that time. Yeah, that's when you be CBN governor. The country was good then. The dollar against naira was good. It was not that bad. But where we are today, this is the worst we're seeing. The worst president so far. Imagine a president that is worse than Tinubu Buhari. President that is worse than Buhari. What do you call that? Then the CBN governor, the finance minister, 3 of them. So, and the 3 of them, they are all Yorubas. They are all Yorubas. Maybe if another tribe, with these 3 persons that I just mentioned, they are very important in the country. CBN governor, the president himself, CBN governor, and minister of finance, Wale Edun. 3 of them, they are all Yorubas. Maybe all the policies they are taking, all these things, if they come together, maybe another tribe sees what is wrong. They would have disagreed with some of them, say, okay, let's do this, let's do that. But now, once the 3 of them, they come together, they speak Yoruba, they say, okay, it's good, this one is good. There's no question. No, there's no question. Everything they do it, whether good or bad, they are taking the lives of Nigerians for trying and error, using Nigerians to do trial and error, according to article, where it's fine. So I hope we're able to survive this within 2 years before the next election. So yeah, that's it. Anyways, please, what do you think? Go share this video. And if anybody have solutions to the problem of this country, when you speak, these people can listen to you. Please do not leave Tinubu and APC alone. I know they are stubborn, they don't listen, they don't hear. Whenever opposition or anybody speaks, tell them what to do. They don't implement those things because they are from oppositions, right? They want to do what comes to them or what pleases them. So that's why the country is like this. Renta Udenta said this before, that APC should not fold hands and watch that. They should go and seek for help. It could be from opposition, it could be from other APC members, the people, all those ministers. Is a lie. They can't get this country anywhere. That was last year. Today, what are we seeing? 1 year after, this problem will continue. Anyways, I hope we're able to get out of this quagmire. Please share this video and please follow me for more. Justino ATV.